I hear it's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw Space with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harry Carey Rock. I need scissors. 61.
Be with you. Plant your roots in me.
something inside you. It's hard to explain. They're talking about you, boy, but you're still the same.
There's something inside you. It's really fucking hard to explain. Oh, goodness. How's everybody tonight? Oh,
Pepsi hydration bot. Richard, time to drink some Pepsi and hydrate your body.
appreciate that, Patton. And I appreciate the raid, Jax. Appreciate the raid very much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How you doing tonight? How's everybody tonight? Patton, thank you for being here. Cool J, how you doing, baby? Neko's here. Much love, Neko. How you been? Feels like it's been a while since I've seen you. I'm a creep. My name's Neko. What the hell am I doing here? Doing some Christmas shopping. Maybe picking up a new color of yarn. Jack's out with a little Winston-Salem ad break already. He's just sick of seeing my face already, huh? Jess, how you doing? So good to see you, Jess. Much love. How you been? How's the day been? Big Will! Big Will! How you doing? Feel like it's been a while since I've seen you. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Joe Mama, what's going on, baby? Welcome on in. How you doing? How's the day been? Joe's best guy. I love it. Looking forward to being here and part of the community. I love to have you here, Joe. Thank you so much. Yeah, Joe Mama. Yeah, Joe best guy. Appreciate that, sir, but tone it down a little. Yeah. How am I? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Can't complain. Can't complain. Once we became the leader of the Daughters of Eternus and AC Odyssey. So I never played Odyssey, so I'm not sure what that is. Tired but good. Yeah, I feel that. Offbeat. 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 Welcome on in. Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rhett to Canada? In Canada. In Canada. Jax, which commercial do you want? What are we looking for here? It's an Assassin's Creed game based off. Oh yeah, no, I mean I know what AC Odyssey is. I never played it, so I mean I don't know what the Daughter Eternus. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Oh, you want the smoke one? Ask and you shall receive.
All right, kids, bring it in. Here you go, Johnny. Smoke 'em up, kids. There you go. Puff, puff, pass. Oh, thanks, Mom. Oh, that's delicious. Oh, damn, that's some good shit. God, I need a ciggy. Fuck me. Oh, this ain't my brand, bitch. You come on down to Mr. Cheap Butts. We got cheap butts and cheap beer located at 1101 North Main Road in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. We sell cigarettes to minors and we don't give a fuck.
And we don't give a fuck. We sell ciggies to minors. There's nothing like being a minor back in the day and waiting outside a liquor store or a convenience store, asking somebody that passes by to buy you a pack of smokes or some beers. Classic. Classic, classic, classic. America. If you're a woman, you just needed a creepy enough cashier and they just sell them to you. Yeah. I just sell chill vibes. Girl, not woman yet. Played so many games today. Yo, Prada, how you doing, baby? Good to see you. How was Fire Team? Aliens. Alien Bravo Fire Team. Extraction. Those days made kids, right? You know, they really did. They really did. Miss those days. Gotta go. Too bad. Have a good night. Jax, daddy, I miss you already. I miss you already. Gotta go to bed, I'm guessing. That's yeah, I read that wrong. Gotta go too bad. No, gotta go to bed. Yeah, I gotcha. Well, Jax, daddy, thanks so much for the raid. I appreciate the hell out of that, and much love to you. And I hope you have a wonderful sleep. And thank you for being here. It was lovely to see you as always, my friend. Pretty sample, but it was great to throw on some jazz and just shoot. Oh yeah. Were you bumping that new Andre 3000? Andre 3000 with it? Man, like, let's be honest here. We wanted bars. We wanted bars, Andre. People were so hyped for that album. Tagged on site. Do you become the leader as part of a DLC here in in-game storyline? In-game side quest. Gotcha. So whatever that game is on your screen when you're allowed to talk about. That's fucking Fortnite Battle Royale. The icon is just on the store right now. Yeah, that's just the PlayStation Store, like, front page. Battle Royale Fortnite Underground. Yeah. Laura, I love you too. Did you download it? No, it's just on the front page of the store. Yeah. I also played Riders Republic, Guardians of the Galaxy, Apex, and Watch Dogs. Dude, Guardians of the Galaxy is so sick. It's so fucking good, hey? Man, I love that game. Like, it was a surprise hit. Very good. Very, very good. Fortnite been cooking. I mean, they did just add Solid Snake. I'll admit, my interest was piqued. My interest definitely increased once I heard they added Solid Snake. Ellen's been a bang. I don't know anything about the lore, so it's like a movie for me. Yeah, I don't really know anything about it too, just from what I've seen in the movies. Is it really that good? It's Marvel, so I was like, man, oh man, it's so fucking good. Just incredible use of music in that game. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And what'd you think of Riders Republic? I didn't hate it. I haven't played a ton of it, but Zach and I played a little bit back in the day, and I didn't hate it. Rise Republic is chill. I know, right? Oh man, if you're a sucker for a good soundtrack, I definitely recommend Guardians of the Galaxy. That shit was so good. So good. I have to admit, I'm usually one of the first 5 to die in a Fortnite match unless I... Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, like... If I were to play it now, just like Dead by Daylight, if I were to play it now... I'm too far gone, you know? I'm too far gone. Too much time has passed. Too many games have been played where I haven't been around. And I'm just gonna get worked. I'm just gonna get my lunch pumped. Hunt the best. Kill the leader and you become the new... Oh yeah, an AC. Is it Riders Republic a skateboarding game? It's more like a downhill extreme sports game. So you got like mountain biking, snowboarding. Did they add skateboarding? Yeah, biking, snowboarding. I think there's like paragliding or something in there. It's good. There is skateboarding in it, so that's new. When Zach and I played, there was no skateboarding in it. You convinced that Chucky to let you live by walking. True talent. Yeah. That's a good point. But he probably just saw how low of a level I was, and he was like, look at this fucking fresh meat. Let's throw him a bone. There isn't a form of transportation sport I can't find on there. Yeah, no, man, Riders is super chill. Like, you want to talk about a game? Hoverboards, snowmobiles, yeah. Like, you want to talk about a game where you can just throw some jazz on and kick back. Fuck yeah. They can't see that? Well, he must have sensed it. He must have sensed it. This dude is clearly a rookie. Laura, how you doing? But yeah, fucking Riders Republic, super chill. Super chill. But it's fucking Metal Gear Night. Metal Gear Solid. My favorite one in the entire series. Pretty stoked. Pretty stoked. We had plans for Baldur's Gate tomorrow, right? It was Monday. We were talking about playing it. Is that Paul Daddy playing it now? Shit. Yeah, okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And then maybe, I don't know, should we try and play some fucking Elder Scrolls on Tuesday? Anybody? Anybody want to do some Elder Scrolls Tuesday? Day after tomorrow? Rev, Sword, and Shield. Okay, we got Cool J. I'm down. We got Offbeat. Jess, you want to play? I know Soda will be working Wednesday, but I'm sure he'll play for maybe a couple hours. $25 minutes? Okay. Let's say in 5 minutes we'll get going here. Here's to another night of ESO emoting with quests on the side, and of course I'll get attacked by a mammoth while swimming again. Another night of ESO emoting. Yeah, and I'm gonna take a half-hour break. Maybe like 90 minutes in. Be like, oh shit. Yo guys, I'll be right back. I really enjoyed seeing Zach sob in front of a dancing woman. Yeah, so what happened? He tried to marry the dancing woman? She just didn't want to get involved? You think people have like had weddings in that game? Probably. He proposed to her. And she said no, huh? Zach found love, he proposed to her, and she just kept dancing. Wow. And then he cried while straddling a dog and drank. Oh, yeah. Been there. Been there. Can't say I blame him. Can't say I blame him. So we make it a shotgun crossbow wedding, yeah. Yeah, I'm down for that. You know, it's not often in shotgun slash crossbow weddings that the shotgun slash crossbow is pointed at the bride, but I guess in this situation, that's what's going to be going on here. You know, people have had real weddings in that game. I'd put money down. Yeah, right? I think so. I think so. I mean, yeah. I'd say like probably every like popular online MMORPG has probably been at least a few real weddings that have taken place. Yeah. Whatever, man. I mean, I think it's cute. Realistically, I think it's cute. You know? What about me? Maybe I could have a wedding in one of those games. Because I deserve love just like everybody else. I shouldn't have to rummage through the dumpster for a Playboy. Yeah. Spider, thank you for checking in. Appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. Back blown out. So after this song, we're gonna get going here. Timing is everything. It really is. Don't worry, you don't have to rummage in the garbage. I shouldn't have to rummage through the dumpster for a Playboy. I deserve love just like everybody else. The timing was immaculate here. Dude, Metal Gear Solid Part 1. Holy fuck, I'm so stoked. Favorite one in the series. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah, the pride and pride and pain. I want my baby back again.
Oh, Hannah, thank you for the lurk. I love you. Hannah, thank you so much for being here. Much love. Much love. I hope you've been having a wonderful day. So good to see you. I don't even want love anymore. Hand over the D and we're all good. Just hand over that D and we're all good. Cool J says ESO wedding. Press X and Mrs. PS5. You may now kiss the bride. Yeah, pretty much. Want my baby back again. All right. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Look at this. Do, 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 do. Doc, how you doing, baby? Good to see you, Doc.
You know, perhaps something can be worked out after all.
Take your damn clothes off!
Take your damn clothes off.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by
Yeah, it's like the opening cutscene of the game, so we can skip that for now. Should we recap the previous two games? (1995), deep in South Africa, 200 kilometers north of Garsberg, Outer Heaven, an armed fortress nation established by the legendary mercenary who is feared in combat by both his friends and foes as a hero and lunatic. The Western nations have found out that a weapon of mass destruction that could rewrite war history is under development at Outer Heaven. They've called upon the high-tech Special Force Unit Foxhound to take care of the situation. In response to this order, Big Boss, Commander-in-Chief of Foxhound, sent Gray Fox, the man with the codename Fox, which is given to the best member of the unit. Operation Intrude N313. After a few days, his last message being Metal Gear. Gray Fox is missing in action. Taking the situation seriously, the top men of the West again called for Foxhound. Big Boss selects Solid Snake, who has just recently joined Foxhound, as the agent and entrusts everything to him. Successfully making a solo infiltration to Outer Heaven, Snake got in touch with local resistance members Schneider, Diane, and Jennifer. With their cooperation, Snake succeeds in rescuing Gray Fox. Gray Fox then laid out the terrifying facts about Metal Gear. Metal Gear was the development name of a nuclear warhead-equipped two-legged walking battle tank. It can walk through even the toughest, roughest terrains that would stop normal tanks. It can conduct local warfare by itself with unique weapons like its Vulcan cannon and anti-tank missiles. It was indeed a new type of weapon that can conduct a nuclear attack against any place on the face of the Earth from any land surface. With Metal Gear, Outer Heaven was trying to establish its military superiority over the entire world. In order to destroy Metal Gear, Snake rescues Metal Gear's chief engineer, Dr. Petrovich Madnar, and his daughter Ellen, who is taken hostage for her father to continue with his development. And here's from Petrovich how to destroy Metal Gear. However, as Snake approaches the heart of Outer Heaven and Metal Gear, well-designed traps are set all around Snake, as if all his actions are being leaked to the enemy. In the midst of escalating battle, the leader of the resistance, Schneider, falls into the hands of the enemy, and Snake himself gets injured through the deadly battles with Outer Heaven's best mercenaries. But Snake's indomitable spirit leads him to the 100th floor basement of the secret base where Metal Gear was developed. Evading the powerful defense system that wipes out all intruders, Snake ultimately succeeds in destroying Metal Gear. Snake tries to escape from Outer Heaven upon completing the mission. However, during the escape, he was confronted by one man, Foxhound Commander-in-Chief Big Boss. Big Boss laughs at the astounded Snake and tells him of the truth about his mission. While serving as the Commander-in-Chief of Foxhound, Big Boss also ran a mercenary dispatch company utilizing his connections and capital from his years as a merc. He was planning to build this company a larger military establishment, and he built Outer Heaven as its base. His purpose for sending the rookie Snake to Outer Heaven was to cause information confusion against the West. However, Big Boss miscalculated. He never thought that Snake would make it this far. Having lost Metal Gear, Big Boss activates the self-destruction system of the underground base. While the countdown to destruction continues, his scream echoes in the emptiness. You have gone too far. Too far. On the 100th floor basement, White Mob. On the 100th floor basement, the battle between two men commences, free of ideology and politics. The armed fortress nation, Outer Heaven, collapsed. The impenetrable fortress made from the best military technology and occupied by the toughest mercenaries burned in flames. Behind him, the flames reached skyward as Outer Heaven fell, leaving Solid Snake all alone. Yeah, he escaped. Foiled Big Boss's plans and escaped. Yeah, before he was Solid Snake, he was the White Mamba. Came with the raid. Welcome on in, Dreamy. How you doing? How you doing? I gotta get this hat for Ducky as well. California, California dreaming. She's so fucking dreamy. There we go. And then, so that was 1995 where the first game took place. Welp, I'm here again. Well, welcome on in, Zane. How you doing? Me song. Like that. She was the first person to ever have a dream. Most people don't know that. Yeah. Yo, I had a dream. Good, what about you? Oh, I'm doing all right. Can't complain, can't complain. Just about to start Metal Gear Solid. Pretty pumped about that, not gonna lie. We're just recapping the last two games in case anybody fell asleep during them, which I think a lot of people did. I don't blame them. The games are nearly 40 years old. You may have heard her famous quote, "I had a dream." Yeah, that's what I was quoting Dreamy there. I definitely wasn't quoting Martin Luther or anything like that. So Metal Gear 2, in 1999, the world was facing an energy crisis. It was obvious that the supply of petroleum would run out faster than expected. However, the development of an alternate energy resource is far from completion. The price of petroleum has skyrocketed and the world economy is in confusion. The 21st century was expected to be one of chaos. One man's invention changed the entire situation. A Czech genius and biologist, Dr. Kio Marv, invented Oilix, a microorganism that refines petroleum to produce a highly purified form of petroleum. The world was filled with hope upon the discovery of this messiah to solve the energy crisis. But at the same time, the world entered a time of tension regarding this new algae. Just when the whole world's attention was drawn to Oilix and Dr. Marv, he gets abducted by someone and disappears. Nations begin investigations immediately, and a name soon appeared: Zanzibar Land. Zanzibar Land was a democratic military regime that suddenly appeared in Central Asia in 97. When their uprising took place, the CIS army formed around Russia sends a suppressive unit immediately. Zanzibar Land resists by gathering a band of mercenaries from nations around the world and fortifying most of its land. MLK got cancelled for plagiarism, unfortunately. What a fool. What a fool. Appreciate the check-in, Zane. Which Winston-Salem ad break are we looking for? As a result, the CIS army was repeatedly defeated and Zanzibar Land declared its independence. Due to the active role mercenaries played, this war was called the Mercenary War, and Zanzibar Land was referred to as an armed fortress nation. A military nation with a group of strong mercenaries surrounded by a tough fortress. I've been fiending for some steroids lately. That check-in makes me cringe, Laura says. I was sitting on the toilet and I heard it. Been feeding for some steroids lately. Well, we can get you set up with that. Just let me finish reading this and then I'll give you some steroids. A little calm check-in, you know. It's just calm. Just a little something. According to the latest information, Zanzibar supposedly is armed with nuclear weapons. The whole scenario was crystal clear. By obtaining oilics in addition to nuclear weapons, Zanzibar Land was trying to establish its economic and military superiority over the entire world. Concerned about the situation, the United States orders Roy Campbell, Commander-in-Chief of High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound, to rescue Dr. Marv. Campbell was a former member of Foxhound. He brought back Solid Snake, the man who single-handedly brought down the armed fortress nation of Outer Heaven 4 years ago, and asks him to win back both Dr. Marv and Oilix. Successfully infiltrating Zanzibar Land, and with the help of CIA agent Hori and others, Snake is able to go deep into the fortress and meet again with Dr. Petrovich, the chief engineer of Metal Gear at Outer Heaven. He too was abducted to Zanzibar Land and was forced to develop another Metal Gear. He tells the surprised Snake of an even more shocking fact. Big Boss, the man Snake had defeated at Outer Heaven, turned out to be the general commander of Zanzibar Land. Snake rescues Petrovich in cooperation with Natasha, Dr. Marv's guard and former Czech international secret police agent, and then heads to the confinement facility deep in the fortress to save Dr. Marv. When Petrovich and Natasha crossed the narrow suspension bridge over the deep valley, a missile blew the bridge away. Natasha flies into the air because of the explosion. While unable to do anything to save Natasha, Snake starts hearing a well-known voice. Hey Snake, we are good buddies. I can let you go. Just leave this place at once. Gray Fox. Snake sees Gray Fox controlling Metal Gear, the best soldier in Foxhound who, after the fall of Outer Heaven, disappeared as if he followed Big Boss. Losing Natasha in front of his eyes and letting Petrovich being taken away, Snake screams, Fox, I will not give up. After a series of deadly battles with mercenaries, Snake finally gets to Dr. Marv's confinement facility. However, when he arrives, he is too late. He sees Dr. Marv's corpse and Petrovich, who could do nothing but just stand there. Petrovich tells Snake that Dr. Marv could not withstand the repeated tortures because of heart problems. Snake then receives an emergency call from Hori. The information she supplied was very shocking. Petrovich has been voluntarily visiting Zanzibar Land to develop Metal Gear. The abduction of Dr. Marv was conducted under the directions of Petrovich himself. After the truth comes out, Petrovich attacks Snake, but Snake easily puts an end to him and obtains the structural plan of Oilix. While trying to escape, Snake is confronted by Metal Gear again, controlled by Gray Fox. The tremendous battle takes place in the underground base, and Snake finally succeeds in destroying Metal Gear. However, Gray Fox does not submit and challenges Snake to the final battle. In the midst of a minefield, Snake and Fox fight without any weapons, a fist-to-fist duel involving no hatred or murder intent. During that weird moment of purity, The two are bound in forces transcending words and emotion. Snake wins the tough but pure battle against Gray Fox. However, there still was someone else Snake had to fight. Big Boss. Just like 4 years ago at Outer Heaven, Big Boss was waiting for Snake. One who has experienced the tension of battle can never leave the battlefield. I am the one giving you something to live for, and that is war. Snake is infuriated at the arrogant Big Boss. There is only one battle I have to fight. To free myself from you. To shatter the nightmare, Big Boss. I will kill you. With the structural plan of Oilix, Snake and Hori escape from Zanzibar land on a rescue helicopter. Snake once again saves the world. However, there is no smile on his face. Big Boss's last words keep ringing in Snake's head. Whichever wins, our battle does not end. The loser is freed from the battlefield, but the winner must remain there, and the survivor must live his life as a warrior until he dies. Snake then disappears into the white lands of Alaska, alone. Yeah. Snake retires to Alaska to become a dog musher. He just can't do it anymore. He's seen too much. He's had his heart broken too many times. Let's watch the briefing. Here's Snake.
It's been a long time, Snake.
I should have known you were behind this, Colonel.
That's no way to greet an old war buddy, Snake.
MGS1, baby.
I just invited you here.
How you doing,
we
Waste?
can have a talk.
Invited? That's what you call sending armed soldiers after me?
Sorry if they were a little rough with you, but we've got a serious situation here. Only you can get us out of it.
I'm retired from Foxhound. You're not my commander anymore, and I don't have to take orders from you or anyone else.
You will take these orders. I know it.
Excuse me.
Who's this?
Dr. Naomi Hunter. She's chief of Foxhound's medical staff and an expert in gene therapy.
Are you military?
No, civilian. I've been sent here from ATGC. Pleasure to meet you, Snake.
How you doing, Waste?
Don't worry. This injection won't hurt a bit.
What's the shot for?
What's wrong? You don't like shots?
Snake, listen up.
So she never explained what the shot was for.
Heavily armed soldiers occupied Shadow Moses Island, a remote island off the coast of Alaska.
What soldiers?
Next Generation Special Forces, led by members of Unit Foxhound. They've presented Washington with a single demand, and they say that if it isn't met, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
A nuclear weapon?
I'm afraid so. You see, the island is the site of a secret nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Foxhound hijacking a nuclear weapon?
Now you understand how serious the situation is. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, and the president of ArmsTech, Kenneth Baker. They're both being held as hostages.
Those are some heavy-duty hostages.
Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to launch a nuclear strike, and stop them if they do. Any questions, Snake?
Questions? I haven't even said whether I'd accept this mission.
Well, you can make up your mind after you hear more about the situation.
This is good shit. All right, let's hit Prada with his cocaine. Wait, is that the one Prada wanted? Cocaine? I've been feeding him for some steroids lately. Steroids. Okay, I got you. I got you, baby. Wow, here we go. Appreciate the biddies, Waste. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, let's check in with the Winston-Salem Anabolic Steroid Society.
This is my body, and I can do whatever I want to it. I can push it, study it. I can do whatever I want to it. Tweak it. I can do whatever I want to it. Listen to it. And I can do whatever I want to it. Everybody wants to know what I'm on. What am I on?
This message has been brought to you by the Winston-Salem Anabolic Steroid Society. If you want to get big, you should get on the gas. It'll be okay, stick this in your ass.
You like that? Soda, what's going on, baby?
Weapon disposal facility. The disposal facility includes a hardened underground base. Even with our most advanced intelligence gathering equipment, we can't tell what's happening inside.
So someone needs to penetrate, gather intelligence, and report back. Sounds like a spy movie. What's the insertion method?
Well, an air insertion is impossible.
Not with this storm going on.
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
Approach?
Yes, within a few miles of it. The facility is equipped with sonar detection capabilities. They'd be able to hear our engine or propeller noise.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV.
Launch?
Same as a torpedo, only this has no propulsion device of its own. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
You want me to swim in sub-zero Alaskan water?
Don't worry. That suit represents the latest advances in polythermal technology. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Classic. You never get official support in these games. Fuck's sakes.
What's the time limit?
24 hours. They say they'll launch after 24 hours.
Do they say what the target will be?
So far, they haven't mentioned the target.
When did the countdown start?
5 hours ago.
So we better get moving. Does Snake have his cock and balls out here?
Colonel, who are you speaking for?
I think he does, right?
Naturally, I'm representing the U.S. government.
So who's in supervisory control of this operation?
The President of the United States.
Which means that the President must be meeting with his top aides in the map room about now, huh?
No, at this point they're still video conferencing with each other.
If that's a real nuclear warhead, shouldn't they issue a COG?
Not yet. The Secretary of Defense has operational control and is fully aware of the situation. After you infiltrate, if you determine they possess nuclear launch capabilities, a COG will be issued.
Well, if they haven't relocated to the nuclear shelter under Mount Washington, I suppose there isn't that much reason to worry yet. Is the National Security Agency in on this?
Yes. So is the DIA, the Defense Intelligence Agency.
The DIA? I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this.
They'll be sending us some support.
We don't need desk jockeys. We need a nuclear weapons specialist.
Of course. A nuclear weapons specialist has already been assigned to us.
We need backup from a specialist. I'm just an amateur when it comes to nuclear weapons.
I know. That's why I've requested the assistance of a military analyst named Nastasha Romanenko. She'll be providing you backup by codec.
A female analyst?
She's built up an impressive record as an advisor for the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. Contact her if you have any questions. She's also an expert on high-tech weapons.
Where's she working from?
At her home in Los Angeles.
California. Seems like a million miles away.
Good Ukrainian girl.
Colonel, you're retired. Why are you involved in this?
Because there aren't many people who know Foxhound as well as I do.
Is that really the only reason?
I've been soldiering for a long time. I don't know anything else. I guess even though I'm getting a little old, I still love to be in the field.
Colonel, you're a lousy liar. Tell me the real reason.
Okay, Snake. Sorry. I'll be frank. A person very dear to me is being held hostage.
Who is it?
My niece, Meryl.
Meryl.
What was your niece doing here?
Several soldiers were reported missing the day of the revolt. And my niece was one of those called in as an emergency replacement.
She looks like you.
She's my little brother's girl. He died in the Gulf War, and since then I've been watching after her.
A personal motive, Colonel. That's not very soldierly.
I'm retired. I'm just an old man now. And I'm your friend.
Since when are we friends?
I've thought of us as friends since the fall of Zanzibar.
With my personality, I don't have too many friends.
That's what I trust about you.
Oh
It's
yeah.
what makes you human. Please, Snake. Save my niece, Meryl.
All right. But I have two conditions.
Name them.
1, no more secrets between us. I want complete disclosure at all times. And 2, I'll only accept orders directly from you, Colonel. No cutoffs involved, okay?
Agreed. That's why I was called. But one thing.
What?
I'm not a colonel anymore. Just a retired old warhorse.
I understand, Colonel.
Yeah. The respect. And what's the deal with this Naomi Hunter, huh?
That doctor, is she part of this operation too?
She was in charge of Foxhound's gene therapy. She knows more about those men than anyone else.
You mean you've seen them naked?
Make no mistake, I'm not a nurse. I'm a scientist.
By the way, what was that injection for?
It's a combination of nanomachines and an anti-freezing peptide so that your blood and other bodily fluids don't freeze, even at subarctic temperatures.
Nanomachines?
Not just one kind, either. There are different types which will replenish the supply of adrenaline, nutrition, and sugar in your bloodstream.
Now I don't have to worry about food.
I also put some nootropics in there.
Say what?
Nootropics. A class of drugs which will help improve your mental functioning.
It'll make me smarter, huh? Anything else?
Yes. Benzedrine. It's a type of stimulant. It'll keep you alert and responsive for 12 straight hours.
That was quite a cocktail. Anything else in there?
Those nanomachines will also keep your Codex batteries charged up.
I guess I can call you when I'm ready to go on a diet.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Naomi Hunter want that D. Protect Meryl at all costs. That's smiling like that. Seriously, protect Meryl at all costs. Facts. Facts.
The chief of DARPA and the president of an arms manufacturing company. What business did they have at a nuclear weapons disposal facility?
The truth is that secret exercises were being conducted at the time the terrorist group attacked.
Must be extremely important exercises if those two were directly involved. Were they testing some kind of new advanced weapon?
I'm not privy to that information.
Do we know exactly where they're being held?
The DARPA chief has also been injected with a mini-transmitter. As you get closer, you should be able to pick up his location on your radar.
The DARPA, she's a scientist. The DARPA chief there, that is our boy Sigint from Metal Gear Solid 3. Who is helping out Big Boss over the codec with weapons information.
launch a nuclear missile?
They say they do. They even gave us the serial number of the warhead they plan to use.
Was the number confirmed?
I'm afraid so. At the very least, they've got their hands on a real nuclear warhead.
Isn't there some kind of safety device to prevent this type of terrorism?
Yes. Every missile and warhead in our arsenal is equipped with a PAL, which uses a discrete detonation code.
PAL.
Permissive Action Link. The safety control system
The
built
fucking
into all
PAL
nuclear
key.
weapon systems. But even so, we can't rest easy.
Why not?
Because the DARPA chief knows the detonation code.
But even if they have a nuclear warhead, it must have been removed from its missile. All the missiles on these disposal sites are supposed to be dismantled. It's not that easy to get your hands on an ICBM.
That used to be true. But since the end of the Cold War, you can get anything if you have enough money and the right connections.
Son of a bitch.
How well armed are these terrorists? I know there was an exercise going on at the time they revolted.
They're heavily armed, I'm afraid.
What about their battle experience?
The 6 members of Foxhound in charge are all hardened veterans. They're tough enough to eat nails and ask for seconds.
I wouldn't expect anything less from Foxhound.
The others are next-generation special forces. They're not your average grunts either.
It ain't gonna be easy. It ain't gonna be easy. It never is, though.
So what exactly are they demanding?
A person's remains.
Remains?
That's right. To be more accurate, cell specimens which contain the individual's genomic information.
Cell specimens? Why would they want that?
The terrorists need them. You see, these next-generation special forces have been strengthened through gene therapy.
Strengthened?
You've heard of the Human Genome Project. They've been mapping the human genome, and they're nearly finished. Following up on this research, the military has been working towards identifying those genes which are responsible for making effective soldiers.
There are genes that do that?
Yes. And using gene therapy, they're able to transplant those genes into regular soldiers.
Gene therapy?
I'll explain this part. With gene therapy, we can remove those genes which we know may lead to sickness or disease, and at the same time splice in genes with beneficial effects, such as resistance to cancer, for example.
In other words, we can overcome all sorts of genetic diseases, and at the same time add genetic characteristics as desired.
Okay. And so if you knew what genes were responsible for making the perfect soldier, you could implant them in the same way, right?
Yes, we could.
But it all depends on being able to isolate and identify those soldier genes.
And in order to do that, it's helpful if you can study the genomic information of one of the greatest soldiers ever.
Who could that be? I wonder who. Giant super soldiers?
Soldiers ever?
The man they call the greatest warrior of the 20th century.
You don't mean Big Boss.
That's right. We've been working feverishly to identify the genes responsible for his incredible combat skill. So far, we've discovered about 60 of the so-called soldier genes.
So his body was recovered after all.
Yes, and his cells have remained frozen in a cryo chamber. His genomic information is a priceless treasure to mankind.
Priceless to the military, perhaps.
His body was burned severely, but it was possible to restore his DNA profile from just a single strand of his hair.
You people are amazing. And then you're gonna transplant those genes into soldiers?
Yes. We'll use a process that I discovered called gene targeting. The strongest soldiers don't become what they are by acquiring their skills through training or experience. We now know that hereditary factors are far more crucial for creating superior soldiers.
Snake, we can't give them his body. It's potentially more dangerous than all the nuclear warheads on that island put together.
I hear the terrorists are calling themselves the Sons of Big Boss.
The Sons of Big Boss?
Cryogenics is interesting but risky too. Yeah, absolutely. Like they're talking about Big Boss's burned body. We all know Snake was the one that did that with a fucking lighter and a can of hairspray.
Tell me about these next generation special forces.
They started out as an anti-terrorist special ops unit, made up of former members of biochem units, technical escort units, and the nuclear emergency search team. Their purpose was to respond to threats involving next-generation weapons of mass destruction, including NBC weapons.
Until they were added, that is.
Who's they?
These guys didn't start out as regular army.
Looks like a pretty international group. Mercenaries?
Yeah, and it gets worse. Most of them were from a merc agency that I think you're familiar with. They were part of Big Boss's private guard. And after Big Boss went down, the military just bought out all their contracts.
Outer heaven.
After that, they were merged with our own VR unit, Force 21, and retrained. If you ask me, these so-called next-generation special forces should be called simulated soldiers. They have no real battle experience.
Video game players, huh?
Don't forget they've all been
Motherfuckers.
strengthened with gene therapy. They carry genes which make them excellent soldiers. Don't get careless just because they don't have much experience.
I thought using genetically modified soldiers was prohibited by international law.
Yes, but those are just declarations, not actual treaties.
The interesting thing is that nearly every member of the unit conspired in this attack.
You back in the cryogenics? You should. That shit's super interesting.
How could an entire unit be subverted to rebellion?
They're calling it a revolution.
Since they all went through the same gene therapy, they probably felt closer than brothers. They see the unit as their only family.
The sons of Big Boss. But if they were regular army, they must have been interviewed periodically by army counselors.
According to their files, they all got straight A's on their psychological tests. They all seemed like fine, upstanding, patriotic soldiers.
But they all took part in the uprising?
No. Several people didn't show up on the day of the exercise. That's why there was a resupply of troops.
Was there any sign recently that something might be wrong?
There was a report a month ago that they were acting strangely.
Apparently they consulted classified information about the soldier genes and performed their own gene therapy experiments.
They can do that even without you?
Well, our gene therapy process is almost completely automated. And besides that, they're all geniuses with IQs over 180.
Even the existence of this genome army is a national secret of the highest order. We've been hoping to investigate this thing quietly and deal with it behind closed doors.
Mm-hmm. Let's learn a little bit about Foxhound.
High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of. An elite group combining firepower and expertise. They're every bit as good as when I was commanding them.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mantis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot. Specialist in interrogation, and a formidable gunfighter.
Looks like a lovely bunch of folks. Too bad we'll be meeting under these circumstances.
And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound's squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
Yes. And you're the only person who can stand against him.
Damn. Liquid.
Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake. The man with the same codename as you.
Tell me what you know.
He fought in the Gulf War as a teenager, the youngest person in the SAS. His job was to track down and destroy mobile Scud missile launching platforms. You were there too, I believe. Didn't you infiltrate Western Iraq with a platoon of Green Berets?
I was just a kid myself back then.
details are classified, but it seems that originally he penetrated the Middle East as a sleeper for the SIS.
He was a spy for the British Secret Intelligence Service?
But he never once showed his face in Century House. He was taken prisoner in Iraq, and after that there was no trace of him for several years. After you retired, he was rescued and became a member of Foxhound.
I thought that by the time I left, they were no longer using code names.
I don't know his real name. That information is so highly classified that even I can't look at it. Here's a photo of him. Pretty shocking, huh? His skin tone is different, but otherwise you two are exact duplicates.
I have a twin?
I don't know the details, but it seems so. That's why we really need you for this mission.
You're the only one who can beat him. Now that I've met you, I know. You've got something that he doesn't. I can see it in your eyes.
Why don't I find that thought more comforting?
You're the only one that can do it. Solid.
I need to borrow your scissors.
Here we
What are
go.
you going to do?
Don't worry, just gonna clean myself up a little.
Huh?
I don't want to be mistaken for the leader of the terrorists.
Just a quick little haircut. Haircut for your boy. And we're off. But that's what they tell every Big Boss clone, yeah. Commencing mission. Ooh. Here we go.
Stay alert. He'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
Liquid.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface. But make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
And away we fucking go. Let's go get this ration down here. Am I trying to kill people in this run, or what's the deal? Like, should I try and, like, pacifist it? feel like I want to go for more of a pacifist round. I'll only kill if I need to. Is there a trophy for not killing them?
You better hide somewhere.
In this one, is there a trophy for getting no kill? I know. I mean, I know there's a trophy for getting the highest rank. I don't think there is. This is all story stuff right here. There's one for getting the highest rank, which I'm pretty sure that involves no kills, but I don't think I'm going to get the highest rank on this one. Yeah, we'll kill only if necessary. Yeah, let's do that. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, you gotta wait here for the elevator to come down. Jess with the 100 biddies, thank you. Oh my god.
Snake, what happened? Snake! Snake!
Yeah, that threw me off. Well, I mean, that threw me off. Let's gonna start again. Snake!
Fuck this game. Fuck TCM. Fuck everything.
Thank you so much for the 100 biddies, though. I appreciate that. Jess, thank you so very much. Fuck this game. Fuck TCM. Zane Daddy, how you doing? No worries, no worries. It was so fucking loud. I had my volume turned up way too much. Doing good, yeah. No, can't complain. Can't complain.
What is it I always say to you?
Here we go.
Always say, it's all about the money. It's all about the money.
Thank you so much for the 5 biddies, Zane. It's all about the money. It's all about the money. You know what fucked me up there as well? It's like the opposite. Like if I move the stick to the right, it'll go left here. That's what fucked me up. I gotta remember that. On occasion. Zane Daddy, how's God of War been treating you? Six hours in, love it, love it. Maybe like an hour of me dying. Oh yeah, what difficulty are you playing on? Balanced? Gotcha. Man, that shit is so good. So what part are you at right now? Whew. Oh, man. Game is so good. Look at Snake. What a stud.
Pepsi hydration bot. Richard, time to drink some Pepsi and hydrate your body.
Gotcha. Eyes dude with the big brick that turns purple. Thank you, Jess. Appreciate it. Speaking of Snake, he's in Fortnite. Yeah, I've heard. Ducky invited us to play Fortnite, and I wouldn't mind playing games with Duck. So the fact that Snake's in the game now, that makes it a lot easier. That makes it a lot easier for me. I would assume that Snake will be in 30 days or so. So he's not in the game yet?
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy. I'm grateful. If it
Appreciate
weren't
the
for
lurk,
your
Jess.
7-year shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested.
Oh, I can't play as him yet?
How's
Okay.
the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Behind B. Colonel.
A Hind D.
What's a Russian gunship doing here?
Much like the Hind D we fought in Metal Gear 2.
Got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
Peter Griffin is in there too. Yeah, and isn't it jacked Peter? What, they didn't want to put fat Peter in? Yeah. I do love tigers, yeah. That's cute.
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, he must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry.
There we
I
go.
haven't introduced you to yet.
Roller.
This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake.
Oh, Mei
It's an honor
Ling.
to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
Oh.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Oh,
Come on.
Snake.
I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system.
Does it look
The
like some...
bright dot in the
Oh, it's your
middle
favorite
is your
animal? That's
snake.
good to know.
The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you. He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
Damn!
I'll hold you to that, Doctor.
Oh!
By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage
He's
to
getting
smuggle
around.
out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
A Lady Tiger or death? What, like the Grim Reaper?
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
I mean, I wouldn't hate that, yeah.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Got you, baby. Don't worry. Want those fucking chaff grenades. Fuck me. That didn't take long. I'll just die. Chaff grenades were not worth it. I play girls. I mean, yeah. Want the fucking chaff grenades, yeah? It's not a big deal. Just give me the fucking chaff grenades.
Surveillance camera?
So chaff grenades block cameras and whatnot. But of course, as you can see, they also jam your radar, so you need to be careful about that shit. Oh, fuck. Say some girls from Fort. Zane is shopping for me. This is the life. Oh, yeah. Just kick back. Very nice. Very nice. There we go.
Snake.
Look, it's Miller.
It's been a long time.
Master, what do you
Miller, of course, who helped us out.
Being a drill instructor, so
Who was a huge help throughout Metal Gear
I'm
2.
in retirement, just like you.
Yes.
Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
Miller. God, it's good to hear your voice. Here, let me call you again. You got anything for me?
Snake, you've got to think. Your mind is your most dangerous weapon. If things are getting too complicated, try to simplify your thoughts. You can also try calling Campbell for advice.
Okay.
I moved the DARPA chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
Did something happen?
Look at that, dude.
Intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah. Say he's using stealth, too.
Stealth? There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the chief.
And who's this mysterious intruder they're talking about? Woman in the cell.
Press the action button to drop down.
Thank you, Colonel. Don't really want to be rocking SOCOM yet while it's unsilenced.
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
Gotcha, gotcha. Thermals are good to have, obviously. Fuck! Dude, the fucking controls! Fuck, man. He moves around. Kind of janky. It's kind of janky. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of janky. It's old, you know? It's old. You have to get used to this. He kind of like floats a little bit. Hurry up! Oh my god! Oops. All right, DARPA. We're coming for you, baby.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
I got you. I got you. Oh.
Oh, kind of damn cold.
Damn, Johnny.
Alaska.
Oh,
Boy,
he is.
boy, that woman is built all right.
Yeah. He is dumping his brains out. Oh, John. That woman is built all right. %. Meryl? Man, she's fit as fuck. That's undeniable. Oh. Hello. Is that a woman?
Not Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there some place to drop down? Take a look around in first-person view mode.
Campbell, like, I got you, babe. I got you. Here we go.
Who's that?
Pepsi hydration bot. Richard, time to drink some Pepsi and hydrate your body.
You're the
Thank
DARPA
you.
chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
Appreciate it, Zane.
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between ArmsTech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data, and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution...
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex.
No one caught it?
Code name for the new Metal Gear prototype.
Rex.
Probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of ArmsTech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But
no.
They found out my password.
Damn it!
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds.
Ooh.
You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by ArmsTech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes. They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them.
Punching walls?
For the areas where the walls are a different color.
Well, thank God, Kojima.
Here,
He had
this.
enough sense.
It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a pad car. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network.
I had enough sense to not make us punch walls in this one, you know?
Salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon?
Oh.
What is it?
Hey, what happened?
I really enjoy how they shake when they speak. Yeah, it's so old.
Dead.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No. Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate.
Colonel.
Get out of there and find President Baker.
Don't lie. Don't lie to me, Colonel. I'm here for the triangle tets, yeah. Oh. What's going on out here? Oh. Hello. Here for the triangle tits. Yeah, how they shake when they speak. Cleaned out the Mac and now I'm logged out everything. Yeah, I did that like a month ago and fucking same thing happened.
Don't move.
Man, let's talk about ass up, face down.
So you killed the chief, you bastard. Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move.
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookies' eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie.
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here.
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
What are you doing? Don't think. Shoot! What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot!
What's this? Hold on. It's a shame that song isn't part of the soundtrack. Ass up, face down, yeah. That song plays during this scene. Wouldn't that be magical? Okay. Completely, yeah. Oh, look at that butt.
Thanks for the help.
Wait!
Oh, cans. It's important. It's important to pay attention to that butt, and you think I might be lying, but I'm not.
You fool!
You'll see. Lauren's my song requesting it, yeah.
Sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
What was that? Mysterious. What was that? Like as if she starts lighting. Like what is that? It's just as if she starts lighting me up. Fucking bitch. Look at Mantis. Fuck.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
Now, of course, Kojima didn't have the fucking common courtesy. I remember, I seen maybe they did they fix this? Because I seem to remember this dude being ass naked when I used to play this as a kid, and they would have a little like blurry sensor box over his dick and balls. Censorship ruins everything, you know? Facts. Oh, the CFO? Clive, I've been looking all over for this. Now, from what I remember, there's another wall here. This isn't the wall we're looking for. Goddamn trap floors, man. One of these has lasers in them, but I don't think it's... Nah, I don't think we have access to that one just yet. Anyways, yeah, how nice is it that you don't have to worry about fucking punching walls anymore? Pure heaven. Pure heaven. Alright, and here we go. And with that, we have arrived at the first boss fight of the game. Oh, wait. One more wall. Now we've arrived at the first boss fight of the game.
Am I too late? He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it.
C4.
Oh. Ocelot?
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets.
More than enough to kill anything that moves.
Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver.
Totally. Totally.
Hiding won't help.
Fuck, stop going down, Snake.
I love to reload during a battle. There's nothing like the feeling of slinging a long silver bullet into a well-used chamber. All right, alive. Let's go. You better hurry up. The old man's not gonna last too long. Don't you want to settle this?
Totally. It's fucking bouncing shots off the walls, man.
I love the smell of Gordo. You know, that sulfury smell. But to you, it'll be the same.
Hit him, goddammit! Snake, you got that Ray Charles accuracy, baby. Come on, I had him there.
Wait a minute.
Okay, but now I have no ammo. There we go. Fucking bouncing shots. Like, let me bounce some shots. Don't want to use this last ration either, because every time you beat a boss, your health bar increases. You get full health and it increases, so it's like, if I could save this, that'd be ideal. One shot. Come on, Ocelot. He's one shot. Bye-bye.
You're pretty good.
You're pretty good, and if you remember that,
The same code as the boss.
you're pretty good is what Big Boss
Since I had such a good fight.
said to Ocelot in their first encounter. Oh!
My hand!
Oh my god. Ocelot just got his fucking hand cut off.
Stealth camouflage.
Oh.
Die right. You were lucky. We'll meet again. Who are you? I like you. I have no name. That exoskeleton.
Who is this mysterious ninja?
Who the hell? Can you talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
Human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha! You're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? Can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up?
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief.
No white
He had
powder.
A heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh,
No sprinkles.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
I think I might have a puff to try and settle my stomach.
They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier, it must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Damn!
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away. But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
So what he means by that
You need to find how
is that her codec is actually on the back of the physical case.
leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering. But
Fun little fourth wall break there.
If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been. The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see. Because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, but several pounds of MUF are reported every year.
MUF?
It stands for material unaccounted for. It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with no way to turn. In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes. You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes, and after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
Bribes.
I prefer to think of it as good business. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here, this is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Oh yeah.
Naomi.
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but... What did you do to me?
Now what the fuck?
No. Oh, no, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. So, they actually went in, did it?
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
Like what?
What the hell?
Yeah. You can't tell me Colonel doesn't have some answers.
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn.
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact
What the hell
with
does
her.
that mean?
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
Revolver. What's the fucking hole I blew in the wall? There we go. Okay. Wow. Perfect. And congratulations, Soda. Oh shit. All right. Making progress. Perfect. Okay, before we continue on here, gonna take a quick 2-3 minute break. Gonna go grab a drink. And I will be right back. Sit tight. Right. Sorry for the hold up. Continuing on. So we need to call Meryl. Oops. Well, let's see what Miller has to say. Yeah.
And then President Baker die of a heart attack?
Yeah, what's that, Miller?
Smells pretty rotten to me. Master, do you know anything?
No. But there's definitely something going on. Keep your eyes open out there.
What? 14112, isn't that hers? Oh. Alright, 14112 is Otacon. My bad.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
You came by yourself? You think you're some kind of one-man army?
I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your name?
My name's not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people call me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You? Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes?
They're not soldiers' eyes.
And they're rookies' eyes, right?
No, they're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Oh, just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry, you'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah, you know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
Who knows? Why don't you ask him? But first I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I'm sorry. I was captured along with President Baker right after the terrorist attack.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay, you see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right, for the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. Well, that's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry. I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep them hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh? How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Sounds like it, but I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably. He should be in the research lab in the second floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Second floor basement?
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we better do
do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time.
Ah.
What's the best way to get to the building where the doctor is being held?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go.
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
Just missed it.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes, you are. You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training, but when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Shooting at targets and shooting at living, breathing people are different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action. And now...
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl. Everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits come out. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay, let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard, just like my uncle said.
I told you, the real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right. Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
Okay. Pretty sure there was another level 2 door up here, wasn't there? Yeah.
Snake, I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Thanks. Where are you?
Where I can see ya.
Don't move around too much.
Don't worry, I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Cheeks.
Listen, Snake, the cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas?
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait, you said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my mind.
Don't get careless. That's when things always turn sour.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can figure out whether or not I'm cut out to be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you there.
Oh, man. Oh, I fucked up. Fuck. I like how it just makes you suffer, too. Like, is there a way you can shut that down? Maybe... I guess maybe if you call Meryl, maybe she would open it. Snake. Fucking lasers, man. Like, with the lack of being able to walk in first person mode, like, these get way more difficult. Like, I can't tell. Okay, wait, there it is. Thank God. All right, and we are on to the second boss fight. Never a bad idea to put the thermals on out here because there are mines everywhere.
Snake, be careful. There are claymore mines around there. Use a mine detector.
Who are you?
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
Listen, there's a tank in front of your position waiting to ambush you.
Who are you anyway?
One of your fans.
One of your fans. All right.
Three hours later.
Wow.
Snakes don't belong in Alaska. I will not let you pass.
Look at Raven.
Send him a message. That's right. You belong on the ground. You should crawl on the ground like the snake you are. Come, let's fight.
Wow. I think the chaffs fuck with the tank. Fuck, man. Okay. Now, I'll have to pop the second ration. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Come on. Fuck. That's in there.
See how you like this.
Dun, dun. Oh, for fuck. Drops the grenade. Fuck me, man. Don't run into it. Oh my god. I'm on top of this grenade. Need to matrix dodge that. Bro. Fuck. JF fucking C.
Snake.
Yeah, like you don't want to fucking die there. End of the day, you don't want to die there. All these fucking mines. Fuck's sakes, man. Shit. That was awful, Snake. There we go. That was a swish. Or not. There we go.
See how you like this?
Oh yeah. See ya.
Well, boss, I hope you are happy. He got the card.
We'll play with him a little longer.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. In battle, he is as if possessed by a demon. Much like you, I would expect no less.
See? I told you so. But I will kill him.
So, General Ivan, I hear he took your hand as well as your dignity.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care of him.
Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
He and I will meet again in battle.
Same prediction as always?
Yes, the raven on my head. It thirsts for his blood.
It's good stuff. That is good stuff. Fucking Vulcan Raven, man. What's Campbell got to say?
Snake, you've got to rescue Dr. Emmerich, the Metal Gear engineer.
He's probably being held prisoner in the second floor basement of the Warhead storage building.
Colonel just so much more useful in this game. Like Metal Gear 2, you would call him and he would basically tell you to call someone else. Like call Master.
People who have been through war and survived develop a kind of sixth sense to warn them of danger. Trust your instincts as a soldier, as a gamer.
By useful, you mean less annoying, yeah. Trust your instincts as a gamer. Yeah, that's good stuff. What's Meryl got to say?
You're incredible, Snake. You single-handedly beat an M1 tank.
No big deal. But I'll bet that VR simulator you trained on didn't have any scenarios that put you one-on-one against a tank, did it?
No, but there was no scenario where I had to work alone with a Special Forces soldier against a group of terrorists either.
In real life, things never go the way you expect them to, especially on a battlefield.
I'm already holed up in the Warhead storage building. It looks like Dr. Emmerich is still fine, but I'm not sure for how much longer. Hurry up this way, okay?
Got you. I got you.
Be careful. You absolutely must not use weapons in that area.
I've already programmed the nanomachine so that he won't be able to, Colonel.
What? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten? That's where they keep the nuclear warheads. Can't you see them?
Yeah, there's lots of boxes piled up here, but are they all warheads?
Yes, they're all dismantled warheads.
They just leave them here? It's like President Baker said, totally careless.
They're working on a limited budget. They try to put on a pretty face for the media, but this is the grim reality of it. Nastasha knows lots more about it than I do. Her frequency is 141.52.
All of the warheads in those boxes have had their detonation mechanisms removed, so there's no fear of them exploding. But if the warheads are broken, they might leak plutonium, and that would be a serious problem.
Snake, never use your weapon on that floor.
Oh. You know what? Let me just get into a better position here. Because this dude's about to see me. Nastasha, what do you got to say, girl?
This is Nastasha Romanenko. A pleasure to work with you, Solid Snake.
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel mentioned?
That's me. You can ask me anything about nukes that you want. I am also a military analyst, so I have an extensive knowledge of weapon systems as well. They asked me to participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons of any kind. I hope I can help you to stop them.
You're a tough lady.
Those terrorists are serious about launching a nuclear weapon? The world cannot stand by idly and allow that to happen, and neither can I. Unfortunately, all I can do from here is provide you with information.
Hopefully that'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasha.
Same here, Snake.
Sexy. Okay. Oh shit. Can't remember. Do I need to go to B1 first? I think B1 might be where the... No. Women's bathroom. don't know why I always like killing this dude that's taking a piss. I don't know why. Am I fucked? Fuck. Yeah, there we go. I knew we had to come here first. Not surprised in the least. About what? What was I saying? You want to kill dude Pink? Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know. That always made me laugh. Y'all remember when we had to do this in the fucking classics?
Snake, watch out. That place is filled with gas.
Yeah.
Also, the floor is electrified. First, destroy the high voltage switch. It's the switchboard on the northwest wall.
But how? I can't reach it.
Use a remote-controlled missile.
Dude, it's fucking so hard to control. What was I saying? Yeah. Yeah. I was so confused for a second. Is there anything I want in here? Yeah, the gas mask, kind of important. Of course, like, you gotta fucking take the gas mask off. Like, in what world do you need to remove a gas mask to equip a key card? I'll get that on the way back. Ah, handsome, yeah. That is what I was saying. Now, here we go. Ooh. Was always a big fan of this part, but I mean, you're a Metal Gear fan. You probably are as well.
It looks like they were cut by some type of blade.
Absolutely sliced up.
It's a ghost. What's this pile of corpses? It looks like they were all slashed by some kind of sword.
Couldn't be.
What?
Nothing.
I'm worried about Emmerich. Hurry up and get to him.
Man, it's just so obvious that just everybody's lying to you.
A split second can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Don't ever hesitate. The slower you react, the greater the chance that you'll be beaten.
Meryl, this pile of corpses, is this your handiwork?
No way.
I didn't think so.
Who could have done that?
He got me, but he must be somewhere up ahead.
Then I guess you'll just have to go and find out.
All right. Thinking about maybe winding down. Yeah, this one's still alive. He's twitching. Well, let's do it. Y'all ready to see a man piss in a closet? Piss himself? Oh, there he goes. Dude, Kojima. People are always pissing themselves in these games.
Who are you?
Where is my friend?
What are you talking about? Oh, what next?
Snake.
You're that ninja.
I've been waiting for you, Snake.
Who are you?
Neither enemy nor friend. I am back from a world where such words are meaningless. I've removed all obstacles. Now you and I will battle to the death.
What do you want?
I've waited a long time for this day. Now I want to enjoy the moment.
What's with these guys? It's like one of my Japanese animes.
I've come from another world to do battle with you.
What is it, revenge?
It is nothing so trivial as revenge. A fight to the death with you. Only in that can my soul find respite. I will kill you, or you will kill me. It makes no difference. Fine. He can watch from inside there.
I need that man. Keep your hands off him.
Now.
Here we go, ninja.
Make me feel it. Make me feel alive again.
Oh, I got a little something for you.
Good. Now we can fight as warriors. Hand to hand. It is the basis of all combat. Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
Snake's whipping that ass. Oh, okay. Just as I start talking shit. Fuck. Fuck. JFC. Should I just chaff him? Can I fucking hit him with a grenade while he's like this? Probably not. Fuck me, man. Come here. Fuck. Just hit me with that Booker T scissors kick.
That's good, Snake. Hurry up and catch me. I'm here, Snake. Hurry up and catch me.
God damn it.
I'm here, Snake.
Fuck. Man, come on. Like, he's kicking my ass. If he hits me again, I'm fucking dead.
I've been waiting for this pain.
Fuck it.
Hurt me more.
Fuck, man. I'll take one more of those, I'm dead. This is not great. He's close though.
Do you remember, Snake? The feel of battle, the clashing of bone and sinew. That's good, Snake. Hurt me more.
Well, stand up and let me do it. Alright, I think it's one more. Just gotta dodge one more punch. There we go. Yeah. Ninja! Holy fuck. Got to look out for that. Don't die here. Holy fuck, that was too close.
I felt that, Snake.
God damn it.
Do you remember me now?
Can't be.
Yeah.
You were killed in Zanzibar.
Oh.
What? Not again. What's happening?
Losing myself.
Is it over?
You're just getting all psychedelic, yeah. Shouldn't have hit that acid.
Grave
Colonel, that ninja is Gray Fox.
No.
About it.
Ridiculous. You of all people should know he died in Zanzibar.
No. He should have died, but he
There's not
didn't.
too much on the dab pen, yeah.
It happened before I joined Foxhound's medical
Way
staff.
too much.
They were using a soldier for their gene therapy experiments.
I never heard that.
It happened right after you retired. My predecessor, Dr. Clark, was in charge.
Dr. Clark?
Yes. He started the gene therapy project.
And where is he now?
He was killed in an explosion in his lab 2 years ago.
So what about this soldier?
Apparently, for their test subject, they decided to use the body of a soldier who was recovered after the fall of Zanzibar.
And that was Gray Fox.
But he was already dead.
Yes. But they revived him. They fitted him with a prototype exoskeleton and kept him drugged for 4 years while they experimented on him like a plaything. Today's genome soldiers were born from those experiments.
That's the sickest thing I ever heard.
They used him to test all sorts
I think
of
it's
gene
all
therapy
right.
techniques.
Naomi, why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
Because it's confidential information.
Is that the only reason?
Yeah. Naomi, what are you hiding?
Fox after that?
The record says he died in the explosion.
I see. But even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why?
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
Are you saying that he's just a mindless robot?
Okay.
I'm not sure, but he seems intent on fighting me to the death. We'll meet again. I know it.
So you'll fight again? Until you kill him?
I'd rather not. But maybe that's what he wants. How long are you gonna stay in there?
Are you one of them?
No, I'm not. I always work alone.
Alone? Are you an otaku too?
Oh,
Come on,
Otaku?
get out. We can't stay here forever.
Bitch, do I look like one?
Your uniform is different than theirs.
You're the Metal Gear Chief Engineer, Hal Emmerich, right?
You know me?
I heard about you from Meryl.
Oh, so you're here to rescue me?
Sorry, but no. There's something that I've got to do first.
Oh, well, at least you're not one of them.
Are you hurt?
I'm okay. I just twisted my ankle a little bit trying to get away.
Well, if that's all, it's nothing to worry about. I want to ask you something. I need information about Metal Gear.
Huh? Metal Gear?
Yeah. What's Metal Gear really designed for?
It's a mobile TMD. It's designed to shoot down nuclear missiles. Only
Thanks.
for defensive purposes, of course.
Liar. I already know that Metal Gear is nothing but a nuclear-equipped walking deathmobile.
Yeah. Kick his fucking ass.
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are planning to use Metal Gear to launch a nuclear missile. You telling me you didn't know?
They're gonna put a dismantled warhead into Metal Gear's TMD missile module?
Wrong. From the beginning, the purpose of this exercise was to test Metal Gear's nuclear launch capability using a dummy nuclear warhead. The terrorists are just continuing the work you started.
No, you're wrong.
I heard it directly from your boss, Baker.
No. A nuclear missile on Rex?
So you really didn't know?
No. All the armament was built by a separate department, and the President personally supervised the final assembly of the main unit.
President Baker?
Yeah. I was never told exactly what they armed Rex with. I only know it's equipped with a Vulcan cannon, a laser, and a railgun.
Son of a bitch.
A railgun, you said?
Yeah. It uses magnets to fire bullets at extremely high velocities. The technology was originally developed for the SDI system and later scrapped. We were successful in miniaturizing it in a joint venture between ArmsTech and Rivermore National Labs. The railgun is on Rex's right arm.
Metal Gear's main function is to launch nuclear missiles. You sure you're not forgetting something?
It's true that Metal Gear has a missile module on his back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but are you saying it was originally meant to carry nuclear missiles?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not all, I think. If Metal Gear fired only standard nuclear missiles, then they should already have all the practical data they need.
No. Could it be? Metal Gear's co-developer, Rivermore National Labs, was working on a new type of nuclear weapon. They were using NOVA and NIF laser nuclear fusion testing equipment and supercomputers.
So they developed a new type of nuclear weapon in a VR testing lab, huh?
Yes, but you can't use virtual data on a battlefield. They would need actual launch data. These are some of the supercomputers. If you link these, you can test everything in a virtual environment. But it's all just theoretical.
So this exercise was designed to test the real thing.
What did our president do? If the terrorists launched that thing... Damn. Damn.
It's alright. Get up, baby.
I'm such a fool. It's all my fault.
Hey, man, like, don't beat yourself up too bad or anything. Like,
The truth
you'll
is,
get him next time.
my grandfather was part of the Manhattan Project. He suffered with the guilt for the rest of his life. And my father, he was born on August 6th, 1945.
The day of the Hiroshima bomb. God's got a sense of humor, all right.
It's all your fault,
Generations of
Otacon.
Emmerich men. We
It's
must
all your
have the
fucking
curse of
fault.
nuclear weapons written into our DNA.
Mm-hmm.
I used to think that I could use science to help mankind. But the one that wound up getting used was me. Using science
Devastating.
to help mankind. It's just in the movies.
That's enough crying. Pull yourself together. Where is Metal Gear? Where on this base are they keeping it?
Rex is in the underground maintenance base.
Where's that?
North of the communications tower, but it's a long way there.
The emergency override system for the detonation code is there too?
Yeah, in the maintenance base control room. You'd better hurry. If they were planning a launch from the start, then their ballistic program is probably finished. And since they haven't called for me in a few hours, they must not need me. In other words, they must be ready to launch.
Meryl's got the detonation code override keys. We'll link up with her.
If we can't override the launch, we'll have to destroy Rex. I'll show you the way.
On that leg of yours, you'll just slow me down.
You'll need me if you're gonna destroy Rex.
I don't need you. I just need your brain.
I created Rex. It's my right, my duty to destroy him.
If you get a chance, try to escape. When the coast is clear, I'll contact you by codec.
How am I supposed to escape from an island?
Okay.
So what then?
I want you to hide somewhere and keep me informed. You know this place well, don't you?
Of course I do. And don't worry, I've got this.
Here we go.
It's the same stealth technology as the Ninja. Foxhound was gonna use them, but with this I'll be fine. Bad leg and all.
Good. But I want Meryl to watch after you too. Meryl, the engineer's okay.
That's a relief.
I want you to look after him. Where are you now?
Very close.
There she is! Over there!
Oh no! Damn, they've spotted me.
Meryl, what happened? Something's wrong.
Uh-oh.
Did you hear something? Wasn't that some kind of music?
What did she look like?
She was wearing the same green uniform as the terrorists.
A disguise?
She had such a cute way of walking. She kind of wiggles her behind.
You were really looking.
Well, she's got a very cute behind.
Way of walking, huh?
She's got a very cute behind.
If she's disguised as the enemy, you'll have to contact her when she's alone, huh? There's only one place where we can be sure she's by herself.
Yeah, whatever you say, Otacon.
Where's that?
You're the
Don't be
man.
so dense.
Research walking.
Here, use this security card. It's security level 4.
What the fuck is Greedent? Uh-oh.
You're not in pain, are you?
Huh?
You feel okay? Nothing bothering you?
What's wrong? Getting all friendly all of a sudden.
No, nothing. I'm glad you're okay.
You're strange.
I'm a little nervous. Everyone else I've saved suddenly dies.
You're bad luck.
Forget it, Doctor.
Call me Otacon.
Otacon?
Otacon.
It stands for Otaku Convention. An otaku's a guy like me who likes Japanimation. Japan was the first country to successfully make bipedal robots. They're still the best in the field of robotics.
And Japanese cartoons played some part in that?
They did. I didn't get into science to make nuclear weapons, you know.
That's what all scientists say.
I became a scientist because I wanted to make robots like the ones in the Japanese animes. Really, it's true.
Just sounds like a childish excuse to me.
Yeah. Basically calls him a baby back bitch.
You're right. We have to take responsibility.
And Otacon agrees.
Thrived on war. Greatest
Yeah.
weapons of mass destruction were created by scientists.
Well, then
who
maybe
wanted to be
don't have us
famous.
call you Otacon.
That's all over now. I won't take part in murder anymore.
Whatever. All I want from you is information.
Sure. I know everything about this whole base. Ask me anything about Rex or about this place. Also, with this stealth camouflage, I can sneak in and out of the armory and mess hall. If you need ammo or rations, just tell me and I'll bring them to you.
Give me that
I'm on
stealth.
frequency 141.12. See you later.
There's only one thing I want out of you, that fucking stealth camouflage. You've got to be kidding me that you aren't gonna give me that. I thought I regained all my health between, or like after a boss fight. It's fucking bullshit. Kills Otacon for stealth camo account. You created a time paradox. Let's see what he has to say. Call him and fucking ream him out for not giving us that stealth camo.
You still haven't found Meryl? Snake, the warhead storage building that you're in has 1 floor above ground and 2 floors below ground. Why don't you search there too?
Ah, just go. I think I've been in. Oh no, wait, this one was. Yeah. Okay. Might not be a bad idea to. Ah, fuck, I'll make a save when we're done. What time is it? Almost 1 o'clock? I think before the Psycho Mantis fight, I'm gonna shut down. because that's good stuff. Save it for the cliffhanger. Dude's still pissing. Why is that so funny? I'm pretty sure that's Meryl. Yeah. The one at the far end. Nah. You know you gotta rush back and meet her quickly so you can catch her in her undies.
Don't move.
So if you take too long to meet her in the bathroom there, she'll be fully dressed, but
That's the second time I've been able to sneak up on the legendary Solid Snake.
since we got up to her quickly.
You're Meryl? There's no way you could pass for a man for long.
What do you mean? Hey, men aren't allowed in here.
I had no idea you were so feminine.
This is no time to try and hit on me, Snake.
There's really no time for that,
Besides,
Snake.
it's
Like,
a waste of time. When I joined up, they gave me psychotherapy to destroy my interest in men.
Same smart mouth. You're Meryl, all right. Are you hurt?
Not yet. After all, I was disguised as a genome soldier.
So why'd you change? You'd be a lot better off dressed like one of them.
I got tired of disguising myself. The truth is, the uniform smelled like
triangle titties, by the way.
What's that mark?
Huh? Oh, this? It's a paint tattoo. It's not real. I was a fan of Foxhound way back, and guys like you and my uncle were in it. None of that gene therapy like there is today. You guys were real heroes.
Offbeat.
There are no
You still
heroes
here?
in war. All
This
the
is what you
heroes
came
I
for.
know are either dead or in prison. One or the other.
But Snake, you're a hero, aren't you?
Yeah,
I'm
triangle
just a man who's
titties.
good at what he does. Killing. There's no winning
Triangle
or losing
titties, like
for
man, just like vintage triangle titties here.
That's
Look at
right,
those.
and you fight for the people.
I've never fought for anyone but myself.
She's actually got little
Got
nipples,
no
too.
purpose in life, no ultimate goal.
Come on.
It's only when I'm cheating death on the battlefield.
I don't know if I ever noticed that before.
Time I feel truly alive.
Seeing other people die makes you feel alive, huh? You love war and don't want it to stop? Is it the same with all great
Gonna get a
soldiers
triangle
throughout
boob job. Nice.
Why didn't you contact me?
It's good
My
luck.
codec was broken.
Is that all?
Shouldn't you just be happy we met up like this? How did you recognize me in disguise?
I never forget a lady.
So there's something you like about me, huh?
Yeah, you've got a great butt.
Oh, I see. First it's my eyes, now it's my butt. What's next?
On the battlefield, you never think about what's next.
So Snake, how are the negotiations going?
No progress.
So it's all up to you, huh?
Somebody's got to stop them from launching a nuclear missile.
There are two ways. Either we destroy Metal Gear or...
We override the detonation code. You got the card keys from Baker?
Card keys. You mean this?
Where are the others? There should be 3 keys.
This is all I've got.
Where could the other 2 be?
These
I
lines.
have no idea, but they must be somewhere. If we can't find them, we'll have no choice but to destroy Metal Gear.
Metal
Oh
Gear
yeah,
is an
classic.
underground maintenance base to the north.
Take me too. I know
Classic
this place better than
stuff.
you do.
You'll just slow me down. You don't have enough battle experience.
I won't slow you down. I promise.
And what if you do?
Then you can shoot me.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't like to waste bullets.
Damn.
Got it. I'll be careful. You know, I don't use makeup the way other women do. I hardly ever look at myself in the mirror. I've always despised that kind of woman. I always dreamed of becoming a soldier. But I was wrong. It wasn't really my dream. My father, he was killed in action when I was younger.
You wanted to follow in your father's footsteps?
Not really. I thought that if I became a soldier, I could understand him better.
So are you a soldier yet?
I thought I was until today, but now I understand. The truth is, I was just afraid of looking at myself, afraid of having to make my own decisions in life. But I'm not gonna lie to myself anymore. It's time I took a long, hard look at myself. I want to know who I am, what I'm capable of. I want to know why I've lived the way I've lived until now. I want to know.
Take a good look. You won't get another chance for a while. You should wash your face, too, while you're at it.
Yeah.
This isn't a training exercise. Our lives are riding on this. There are no heroes or heroines. If you lose, you're worm food.
Facts.
Is that FAMAS functional?
Unfortunately, it's out of ammo.
Where'd you get that Desert Eagle?
I found it in the armory. It's a .50 caliber Action Express. There was a SOCOM pistol too, but I chose this.
Huh, so I got a leftover, huh? Isn't that gun a little big for a girl?
Don't worry, I can handle it.
Come on, use my .45.
Listen, I've used a gun like this since I was 8 years old. I'm more comfortable with it than I am with a bra.
Oh. Nice reload action.
If we're gonna go to the north, we'll have to go through the commander's room on this floor. The overland route is blocked by glaciers. The door to the commander's room is security level 5. This card will open it. It was inside the pocket of the uniform I was wearing.
Looks like he must have been guarding someplace important.
Okay, let's go. I know this place better than you. I'll be point man. Follow me.
So this is it. This is pretty much where we're gonna shut down. What time is it? Made it? Yeah. We'll go to 1.
That's strange. There's no guard.
What happened to the music?
I'll keep a lookout. Make sure you're ready, okay? Snake, what are you doing? Let's go to the commander's room.
Need to take a dump? If you really want to know.
It's a good thing you hooked up with Meryl. You should have seen the Colonel. He doesn't like to let it show because he's the boss, but he was so happy he could barely contain himself.
I'm glad to hear that.
Disc 1,
Talk to
that's
you
a
later,
classic. Just so classic. God, I love this game. All right, well, I think that'll probably do it for the night. Oh, God. Hey, that's all she wrote. Let's wind down.
She tells me stay if you can. But now I've changed. Now I've changed. I've changed my mind.
Squid says, what? Stab them in the booty hole? What is that? Stab them or slap them? All right. Let's be gone. Who's online? P.S. Big shout outs to all y'all that joined me tonight. Thank you so much. Cool J, Offbeat, Squid. Y'all still here? Soda, you still here? Anybody? Zane? Spider? Big shout outs to all y'all. Big shout outs. Thank you so much. And we had 100 biddies from Jess tonight, 5 from Zane, 10 from Waste. And thank you. Thank you so much. Joe Mama 2413 with the follow tonight as well. Appreciate that. And Jack's Daddy rated. Oh man, I clapped cheek. She left. I'm buzzing. I'm gonna eat a muffin and go to bed. There you go. Lemon muffins. Lemon party. That's probably what you're getting into. Jax. Yeah, Jax with the raid tonight, and I appreciate the hell out of that. Thank you, Jax. Much love. Much love. I know you're sleeping, but much love. Patton was here as well. Ducky was here. Probably right out to Ducky. Had poppy seeds. Oh yeah, the old lemon poppy seed, huh? I like those. Those are real good. Alright, good night, Squid. Thank you again for being here, man. Much love. Much love. Yeah. Okay, we'll raid Ducky. Let me just make sure he's playing a game. Doing something. Yeah, he's in a game. Perfect. Well, I'll be back tomorrow night with, we'll do more of this. We got the Psycho Mantis boss fight coming up, which is excellent. Excellent. They really did some interesting stuff with the Psycho Mantis boss fight back in the day. So we'll go over that when next we play. What did we do tonight? Ocelot. The tank, ninja. So I hope to see y'all, what, tomorrow? For some more? If it so pleases, yeah. Y'all want to use the raid commands? Feel free. Let's go spread some love to Duck and get the fuck out of here. Rev some remote controlled missiles. Bro, can't wait to do the Psycho Mantis fight. We're like right there too, so it'll be the first thing we do tomorrow. Love it, love it, love it. Alright, y'all. Well, you know the drill. Take care of yourselves, be good to each other. I'll see you tomorrow. But until then, goodbye. Good night.